Was that Jinx? Jinx, you owe me a beer?
That was like synchronized beer cracking.
That was. It was nice.
Welcome back to Team Fat Can Choose the Fat. I'm Jason.
This is Alex.
This is Dennis.
This is Dooley being late.
Hey! Standard,
yeah.
standard dually time.
Yeah.
He's not normally late with
So would it be
beer,
DST?
Well, yeah.
Is that daylight savings time? Is
He
Dooley standard
pretends
time?
like he has so much to do over there because he has to click a button, and he's like, I can't pop a beer and click a button.
I've done it. I have done it.
Popped a beer and clicked a button?
Cheers for you.
That is true. He has done it. I've witnessed it.
Yeah.
It's doable. It's possible.
I have to keep up with my standards, okay? Being late.
He's also put his balls on your microphone.
A couple times.
Smells like beer.
Why do I smell
Smells
ginger?
really fermented. What are you doing?
Fermented ginger.
So,
Oh, yeah, by the way, nice comment the other day, jackass.
Oh, you're welcome.
Uh-huh.
what is that?
I just called him old. I
Yeah,
mean,
because I posted a thing about, I think it was a Veterans Trash talking about, like, you get to a certain point in your life and everything, like, instead of, like, worrying about what you say, you're like, yeah, fuck it, let's see what will happen. And this genius over here comments like, well, after your first millennium and everything, you get to the point where you give zero fucks. So I'm like...
we had the conversation.
Yeah.
He was like, you should have gone century. And I was like, no, man, millennium. Way more. Way more.
We're going to start this podcast off with, we told Dooley about it last week. Let's see if he remembers. The recipe, Dooley, that's this fork and knife burger.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, the fucking
I was
knife
going to
burger.
say, what?
Yeah, fork and knife burger. We were going to talk about it, but we were running out of time last week, so I wanted to get it in this time. So what exactly is a fork and knife burger? Because we all made suggestions, like, is it like a Salisbury steak or something like that? Like
Meatloaf.
One, y'all fucking bewildered me because I was like, y'all don't know what a knife fork is? Like,
no, you were about to fucking educate everyone outside of your household. So
well, apparently it's somewhat of a...
family secret.
No, not really. Like, apparently in Roanoke, where my mom grew up at, that's kind of popular. Like,
okay.
Or
Roanoke, that sounds
back
about right.
then.
When's the last time? Has anyone here? When's the last time you've been to Roanoke? I'm uncertain if I have ever been to Roanoke.
It's been 2 years for me.
Where is Roanoke?
Within the past year.
It's over there just past Charlottesville and
It's off
everything.
yonder.
Over there by
Okay.
Lynchburg and everything.
Yep. Nope. Haven't been there. Okay.
West. There's lots of West.
So pretty much it's
Mouth.
just a burger, ground beef. Usually you cook it to well done just because... I mean, you can cook it to whatever fucking it is, but
Okay. Well done
usually
burger.
cook it with steak sauce. And then have...
Like A1.
Yeah, usually.
Brown sauce.
And then you usually have sauteed onions. Usually we do orange, yellow, and red pepper. And then sometimes mushrooms, if you can.
If you care for mushrooms.
So it's a hamburger steak.
Pretty much. And you just eat it with a knife and fork. It's pretty much just deconstructed burger, but just with...
You just throw the cheese? No cheese?
Usually we do like Colby Jack
Okay.
slices. But that's about it. Swiss.
Side of mashed potatoes and peas or some shit?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
I just want to clarify. I looked up knife and fork burgers just to see if there's anything.
There's
many
like
restaurants did you
photos
get?
of like knives stuck in burgers.
No,
Right.
ironically enough, the one of the first ones that comes up, there's a stroganoff style knife and fork burger and a creamed spinach knife and fork burger, and it's basically just like a burger on a slice of bread topped with
No
what
bread
they're-
for the doolies though,
what
right?
they're calling. I also just want to note that during my search, I came across something that says, "Should you eat a burger with a fork?" And for those of you that are considering the blasphemy that I'm listening to, sitting down to eat a burger with a knife and fork compounds the mistake because a hamburger is essentially a sandwich, and sandwiches, as we know, are made to be eaten with one hand while you play cards late at night with the other, like John Montague, the 18th century Earl of Sandwich, is reported to have done.
But also, it's kind of like a poor man's steak. You don't have enough money to buy a steak, go ahead and just throw some ground beef on. Fun. Good deal.
Oh, yeah. So with sauteed vegetables on it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's, I mean,
It
somewhat...
doesn't sound
I'm
horrible.
going to call that like an open-faced meatloaf.
Right?
I mean, it's
I
somewhat...
like how you just started to think about that. Like, wait a minute.
Is there ever a closed face meatloaf? Because that is the implication that we
Meatloaf
have
sandwich.
here.
Closed face would be meatloaf sandwich.
Just slap his white bread on it. You're good to go.
If it's not formed, everything in the meatloaf, just not in meatloaf.
Yeah, dude, it's like
It's not a loaf. It's just meat.
It's ground beef. There's some egg over here, some breadcrumbs. Little Worcestershire.
Wash your sister.
Look, an
was
open
Worcestershire?
meatloaf
Worcestershire.
sounds better than a fork and knife burger.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for enlightening us. I might be doing fork and knife burger sometime soon.
Blasphemy.
I mean,
I like to just eat meat.
I mean, it's just like when we don't feel like cooking, we have leftovers. We call it grab and growl. Nice.
We do want to eat.
Did you say you call it grab and growl?
Yeah, like that's what we call our leftovers. Like we don't feel like eating, like or cooking anything.
Yeah, I'm
just,
only curious why the growl. Are you guys like fighting over it? It's
Yeah.
my leftovers, bitch.
I mean,
Basically.
that's just what we called it.
That sounds like a night at Dooley's house.
You know, like
Not cooking. What is? We're having grab and growl tonight.
yes.
There's some fork and knife burgers left over. You can easily transform that into a cheeseburger.
Like
I mean, shit.
I'm just wondering, like, are there good and bad leftovers at Dooley's house? Like, who gets the SpaghettiOs?
Yeah.
No, fuck no. Like,
I'm stuck with the bowl of peas.
yeah, you know what I
No,
mean?
like my mom, like no, we'll have so much fucking leftovers. She cooks for like an army. We'll have a fucking leftover container this big.
We can see that. It's like a shoebox, guys.
Sure, a small shoebox. I don't know fucking know.
It's like this big.
Okay, it holds like fucking 5 pounds of fucking spaghetti. Like there you go.
I mean, I could eat probably 5 pounds.
And then you have fucking your taco meat that's left over, and then
Now you're making taco spaghetti.
and
Right?
now you have all
Fucking
this
grab
other
and growl,
shit.
baby.
Grab and growl, right?
Throw some
That's why
sour
it's grab
cream
and
on
growl.
top of that motherfucker. We're in.
Salsa.
Grab that shit, throw it in the
Tacos,
microwave, eat
spaghetti.
it, and fucking burp later.
Yo.
Huh?
Taco spaghetti.
That don't
Isn't
sound
it?
bad, yeah.
You haven't had it?
I mean, have you ever had
I mean,
cheese
like, what's-
and
no,
meat
I haven't
and
had
your
taco
Well,
spaghetti?
spaghetti.
you haven't had that yet. When Melissa makes the taco stuffed shells, you haven't had that? I swear she gave you one to try.
Have you ever had spaghetti tacos?
Dude, she totally makes it and like stuffs the shell, so it's like got a cream cheese taco meat mixture inside the stuffed shell and then cheese over the top.
See, that sounds good, but now I'm just like, how taco can you make spaghetti?
Fucking pretty damn taco, dude.
Yeah.
You're just changing out the carb.
Yep.
They're both made out of flour.
Yeah.
What type of flour do you want? Strings or plates?
I'd like my flour wet, please.
Mm-hmm.
Wet the dries,
Since
dry
we're
the wets.
fucking
Wet the dries,
here-
dry the wets.
Let's just go ahead and talk about Pastagate.
That was good. That was a good little
Segued
segue.
right on into that bad boy.
right?
It's like we planned a podcast or something.
right?
All right, so hundreds of pounds of uncooked pasta were mysteriously dumped in the New Jersey woods. More than 500 pounds. If you haven't looked this up yet, you're on USA Today, huh?
Yeah, it had more description than CNN or the other
Yeah,
ones.
because I went through. I think I went BuzzFeed.
Yeah.
You could probably look this up just about anywhere. I mean, let's face it, Google will find it for you.
That is true. So yes, go ahead while you're listening to us bullshit about it, and go ahead and Google Pastagate. So evidently, someone was cleaning out their house. Is that what's going on?
Yeah,
The article I read, they figured out who, but they did not disclose any information due to privacy.
Okay, so hold on before I.
But there was different types of pasta.
Yeah, I was gonna say scroll up real quick to the 3
'Cause-
photos
You got alphabet.
because
Yeah.
these are zoomed in a little bit. Obviously,
That shit
maybe it's
look
just
like-
because they're on a computer, not on a
Looks like
phone.
maggots.
It looks like fucking shrimp too.
Just in case anyone is actually looking this up with us, like I feel like the photos are so much better, like with as a lead up. Like I feel like we ruined the experience of Pastagate because the confusion of like
Yeah.
what, like
Yeah, why is there 500 pounds of pasta in the woods?
just the confusion of why anyone would do this
See,
was
they
half of
say-
the joy about the story, and then I
Yeah.
just feel like
We
finding out
just
like
cut
ah,
straight to the end.
yeah, some
Yeah,
guy
we
emptied
didn't-
out
we
his
didn't.
parents' house. Like, all right, yeah, whatever. Like,
Carb
I mean,
unloading. Okay, but first off, in these photos, now they're saying that it was put out dry and the rain
Yeah.
made it wet. I don't see.
that looks saucy.
Yeah, it looks like there's like sauce on that,
That's like
Especially
spaghetti
the middle one,
sauce.
yeah.
See, when I first saw
especially
this,
with the alphabets.
Yeah.
so when I first saw this, I saw a video by How to Basic, and it's called How to Make Ramen. And I immediately thought he dumped all this shit because at the very end of the video, he covers his entire, I guess, studio room in fucking pasta. I shit you not, just,
Fucking what?
it's How to Basic. If you watch a video of his, you'll start to understand how absurd his shit
Man, I
is.
can't answer that, and I've never fucking seen the guy. Views, stupid shit. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah,
What does it matter? People stand. Have you seen the 2 guys that stand out with a sign that say "Do this shit" and people run all over? It's like $100
yeah.
to like you fold my laundry, like wash and fold my laundry, and meet me back here at 2:00 tomorrow. $100. Fucking weird, but I don't know. People love it. It's views.
I mean, is that how we get shit done?
Weird.
wait.
We gotta be weird. You rather be weird?
Dude, I'm just gonna sit there and put like a sign on the food truck. Wash me for $100.
See, I think we just start leaving like a fucking Philly fry on like the courthouse steps.
every day.
Just
one.
and at different
One-
times. It can't be
one
like
French fry.
every day at 7:00. Go figure out what's going on. You know what I mean?
One
Like,
French fry with just Philly meat on it.
could you just imagine? Like, I just want like Virginia Beach. Like the Tidewater Commune to come out, and I don't even know if that's real. I don't read papers, but I just want one of the.
It's called the Virginia Pilot.
There you go. I want the pilot. That does sound familiar now that you say it out loud. I want the Virginia Pilot to come out with a story
It's also an app.
Yeah.
Because no one reads the paper.
I just want a story to come out and be like, yeah, Virginia Beach Courthouse struck by plague of Philly fries.
Fries and Phillies.
I'm pretty sure they would put it together pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. Philly fries. I mean, there's probably only a handful of places around here that you can get them.
Yeah.
Is our bacon garlic cheese sauce the sauce on it, or is it just Philly on a fry?
Just one.
Because I feel like one French fry with a Philly, just like half an ounce of meat and a little bit of cheese. Like maybe
half an ounce seems extensive.
maybe like a green onion, just one, one slice.
Can we cut the green onion open and make it like a taco shell for the French fry?
I was actually thinking it like I bet there's a tutorial on how to turn one into like a dragon head or something.
Hey, and then also just kind of put a toothpick with a QR code, like y'all's menu on the QR code, just stick it through.
Well, yeah, that kind of gives away who the fuck did it.
It's safe.
It's exactly like the pasta. We're ruining the joy of the what the fuck moment, Dooley.
Have a fucking damn
have it inside.
GoPro on so that way you can show the prepreparation as he's
Right.
setting it up on the fucking damn step.
I mean, if we're gonna do one fry,
drive
it's
by
gotta
and
be.
throw it out the window.
Oh no!
It'll stick to something.
No. If you're gonna take that much preparation, you gotta go for it.
Dude, okay, man. Like
Or do you,
you're talking to the people who made avocado toast so we could throw it on the floor.
Yes, that was weird. I mean, it probably worked. But I admit, if you want to do like a Philly fry singular and throw it out the window, we could just get some resin. Just make like a fucking paperweight. Chucking paperweights at the courthouse every day.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like
So,
a
yeah,
bad
so
idea.
evidently 500 pounds of pasta were discovered in the woods in New Jersey.
Yeah.
The Garden State of all places.
May 4th.
I mean, maybe they were trying to start their own pasta garden.
May the 4th be
A
with you.
truly impossible seeming bit of mystery.
The dad jokes are pretty good.
Oh, yes.
I mean, they were going to send them to the penitentiary.
What was the third type of pasta? Was it penne?
It was
It was alphabet spaghetti and something else.
ziti.
Ziti. Elbows too, huh?
Spaghetti, elbow, macaroni,
No
and
sauce,
ziti.
no parmesan, no meatballs. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I mean, originally, it
Well,
thought,
nobody's throwing that away.
like someone said, the speculation was like, was there a caterer who like cooked for a football team that didn't show up?
Yeah, right.
like who needs that much fucking pasta? 500 pounds. I have never cooked 100 pounds of pasta at one time.
I really want to know if that's true.
That if I've never cooked 100 pounds of pasta at one time?
Yeah. You don't think you've ever cooked 100 pounds of pasta? I'm trying to think, like,
Well, how much is a box?
10
1
pounds?
pound. 1 pound.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not your box.
Yeah, not my
Our
yeah.
box.
Is it 10 pounds or is it a 20 pound? It's a
it's
10
10
pound box.
five,
We cook
so
5 at a
10,
time, right?
10 pounds is your usual.
So that would be
bag.
10 cases? All right, yeah. I don't even know if I've come close to cooking 10 cases
I
in a
think
fucking
I've done
time.
5.
Like,
I don't know, man.
I have an addendum to the question.
We've definitely had like hot boxes completely full of fucking pasta before.
Are we talking about one kind of pasta?
No. If we're
Like,
talking
Well,
we've
clearly
done-
they weren't doing one.
I know, but have you ever done a banquet?
Do you think we've ever cooked 10 cases of pasta?
What if you did like a pasta salad and spaghetti?
I
Does
mean, 'cause we used to
lasagna
do-
count?
We used to do pasta buffets, dude.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
like, I'm trying to figure out like.
And also like the antipasta, or not the antipasta.
The antipasta that includes the pasta. God.
No fucking shit. That's why I stopped myself.
You can
Not
tell
soon enough.
You can tell you worked at the Holiday Inn.
Yeah. What did you fucking do?
They're hiring.
I'm sure they are.
Good for them. Well, the fucking macaroni whatever salad was that we had Miss Dot make like 3 days in a row on top of pasta station. So I mean, in a week we probably cooked.
Yeah, that's a week.
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying like
300 pounds.
500 fucking pounds, dude.
See, now I'm
100
disappointed I didn't work the pasta station at Macaroni Grill because they cooked a fuck ton of pasta daily, and the only thing I had to make was orzo, like as far as pasta goes. So I didn't really.
Orzo's difficult.
I mean, yeah, but again, I didn't get the. I'm talking volume here. I didn't have to do. I'm trying to like. All right, you know,
orzo,
like
the smallest of pasta.
you know, like the you know, like the garage mop sink. Like if you walked in your garage and you had like a mop sink in your house, it's up off the floor.
Oh yeah,
it's like
yeah,
this
like the
deep.
white plastic one.
They had something about that size specifically for cooking pasta. Like it had like 6 or 8 baskets, and so literally like you would just fill the baskets and like I mean it was a big basket. We're not talking something like on the truck. Like it's
yeah.
big square and like you dump like 4 pounds of pasta in it. Fucking come back, pull it out. You know, but I mean like there was literally 2 of them side by side, one hot, one iced.
Oh, shock. Got it.
But I mean, like,
I was like, how the fuck are you cooking pasta in ice?
They really went through a fuck ton of pasta every
dude.
morning, like, and I really want to know, like,
It
how
was
much
the macaroni grill. If
Yeah.
they did not,
They're
they probably wouldn't be around. But they would just be the grill.
they would just be
Like at some point.
the vino grill.
They were able to load all the pasta in under 1 hour.
Yeah, 2 people.
I mean, 15 wheelbarrows loaded.
That doesn't even seem that bad.
First off, I want to know, is that the loading or the unloading? Because it says they were able to load all of the pasta in under an hour. That's a shorter trip in my opinion. That's from the door to the car. That's not the unload from the car to the forest.
I'm just, happy that, whoever dumped the pasta took it out of the boxes.
yeah.
How much is that? Like 500 boxes of like those little 1 pound.
Yeah,
thing?
1 pound boxes would be 500 of them.
Yeah.
We have already discussed that this was obviously a gentleman. We think it's a gentleman that cleaned out his parents' house. How old do you think this pasta was?
Dried pasta go bad?
I mean, I'm not saying does it go bad. As long as it's not moldy from getting wet, probably not. There's no
I'm just trying
moisture.
to
There's
figure, like,
nothing
how
that would
many-
really.
so,
Does it go stale?
You think like a case is like 24 boxes?
Nah, let's go 12.
12? I mean, that's a
If
lot
you're
of-
talking consumer,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
If not
yeah.
going,
Well,
not
I'm
going.
assuming this is consumer.
not going to like
Puns
Depot.
are
Yeah,
retarded in this shit.
Or it could have been.
The
It could have been.
possibilities are endless.
like going to Sam's Club. Yeah, they loaded up on like the 32 count.
Yeah.
Rigatoni did this.
Again, this I hate to say it though, this is something that completely could have been a stunt by some company that probably would have gotten like noticed by it. Now
It's
again,
First off,
That's Barilla.
it's a ring of Tony's.
ooh, not that that's probably the publicity you would want
He
as
said
a
he was
company.
It took me a second.
He said he was framed, but Orzo was told.
All right.
That's all in there. Yeah.
So here's some fun. This one, hold on. Everybody got a beer? This is gonna be
No.
beer chat.
Beer chat.
Yeah, Dooley, re-up us. So let me tell you something
Everyone
about.
Yeah, no one asked what you wanted.
I'm gonna tell you something.
Yes.
Oh
Tell you something
no,
about
I'm good.
drive-by jousting.
Oh, ow!
So it's a thing, evidently.
No, it's not a thing. It
it-
happened. It's not a thing. Well, let's not make this a... No, it does not sound like fun.
No, it scared the shit out of me.
Just get some shit boxes and just have fun.
I mean, half of that's true.
So we were driving. We're in a Green Run neighborhood.
Yeah.
Just gonna. Put it
That doesn't surprise me one bit right there.
So we were driving through a Green Run neighborhood, and like we're coming up to a light or something, like just to get like, all of a sudden, there's a 2x4 that comes inside the driver's window of the food truck, like fucking hits me, like whack, like I'm defending myself while driving, and then like it goes to spin around and like I like go under it as it like leaves and goes out the window. No,
He hit the brakes, and the car that had the 2x4
Did not.
did not. And so it swung over his head, luckily, over. I'm glad he ducked. He would have taken that board to the face.
So what had happened was evidently the person, the guys, because only dudes would do such a thing.
We're holding it out
That
the
is
window.
sad.
No.
It's worse, actually.
So they're on they're in a Tacoma.
A tiny one. We're not even talking like a 6
it's-
bed
yeah,
or a
it's
6 foot.
Well,
Or an 8 foot bed.
Tacomas don't get that big, dude.
Yeah.
It's a fucking.
It's a 6 foot all the time.
Yeah.
Not an 8 foot.
I don't. It's
ever.
a 4 foot bed.
I was gonna say I don't even know if it was 6.
Tacomas are a 4-foot bed because it had like the 4-door.
Yeah.
And so
just
they propped the 2x4 on the roof of the truck, and so it was faced forward as the butt end came down to the bed of the tailgate, the bottom of the tailgate, and then strapped it down that way.
But didn't strap it properly.
How do you strap that properly? There's no what.
I see. Maybe that's what those cables are for that go from like your roof to your hood.
Either way, they definitely did not secure it in any reasonable fashion.
So evidently, at some point, like it just came over, and there's like a line down the side of the truck.
Like it hit the truck, rode the truck,
rode it all the way up, and then went into the fucking window as they passed me. Like
they did realize, and they stopped. I mean,
how could you fucking not realize?
We have talked about this today. But they did realize, they did stop. And then, instead of
apologizing,
no, I mean they did like the "Are you good?" Nothing was majorly hurt. Thankfully, the truck was okay. Jason obviously didn't take a 2x4 to the face. He took one to the shoulder, and maybe the ear. Not really.
Yeah, like it was like up here somewhere. Like
again, I'm glad it.
When you're driving and you're not expecting to defend yourself, it's weird. Like you go to like first like it's just like what the fuck is going on? Grab the wheel.
I mean, it was a moment for sure. But here's what gets me. The
producer called it some Final Destination shit. Right?
Here's what gets me. You would think that after that, the gentleman that stopped and we're like, "Are you good?" would think, this is a bad idea.
No.
Nope.
No, we're gonna strap this bitch right
back.
Where it was.
Complete, like, same. We're gonna do this again.
Well, I mean, maybe they were in their neighborhood. You know, we don't know how much further they had to go.
I can see me on 264 right now.
I'm trying to picture that. Like they strapped it to what exactly on their car?
No. They didn't strap it to anything. They put a strap across it that went like over the bed. But it again, like the board wasn't secured in the middle. It was just sliding left to right.
In my mind, I'm having a feeling that they just watched Captain Phillips.
Yeah, it was more than one board.
And they're like, "Let's be pirates. Well, we don't have a boat. We got 2x4. Let's go find a fucking truck and drive."
Dude, like,
this is our food truck now.
I just don't like. Why would you just not strap it down and then put the little red flag on it?
Yeah,
you know, like
sticking out the back. Yeah, and you tighten it down. It didn't. I don't think they would have had a problem if it was sticking out the back, even though it was a long board.
It was like 12 feet.
Probably.
A 12-foot 2x4.
I do think that,
4-foot bed.
If you had secured it sticking out the back, it would
So
have
now
been
you
fine.
can only imagine how much of it was sticking up in the fucking air.
Yeah.
Because I'm in a food truck.
Yeah, you're high
We're
up.
not really low to the ground, man.
Yeah.
Like, their truck was down here. Like, at, like, my armpit level. Like, lower.
Yeah.
Like, I it's not like I could look out the window and see them. Like, when I was being attacked, I, like, looked out, like, the little triangle window and saw them as they were driving away. Like, what the fuck is going on right now? Like, I thought, like, we went under a tree, the noise it made.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought we went under a tree that was maybe too low, and, like, we caught it with the stack on the top.
Kind of like Knots Island in a sense.
Yeah.
Or,
that shit was, like, I did not realize it was coming in to the truck.
I saw
Like,
it.
I'm like, you're looking. Yeah, he's sitting beside me. Like,
what the?
Like, I don't even know what the fuck's going on yet. Like, I'm just like in defense mode. Like, what the fuck?
I told him at
Taking
first.
it to the forearm and shit.
I thought something fell off the shelf because there's like a shelf above
Yeah.
the seats, and I was like, I thought something fell off the shelf and like hit you in the head, and then I got a full good look, and it was like, shit, that's a board. There it goes.
Like, at first when I started saying
that's
that
a
shit,
brand new 2x4. Is that pine?
Oak.
Like when you first started explaining the shit, I thought you meant like someone was in the back of the truck and they were just like,
no, there were. Hold on. You know what's better? There were two guys in the truck. They could have had one holding it, and it would have been better.
Here, the problem is, no one thumped that fucking cord, you know, like that oh, shit, just gonna beat the hell out of that real fast. And like, yeah, that ain't going nowhere. Yeah. See, no one said that.
Not a single dad there. That's
Yeah,
what
there
it
was not a dad there. Like, like it'll, yeah, that
Spring,
shit
maybe?
ain't going
Hold
nowhere.
on.
Dad was still out getting milk and cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That shit right there is secure. It ain't going nowhere. Like,
You know where it's going? Nowhere.
That is SQURE.
Yeah,
Right.
they didn't do none of that apparently.
yeah, that's you know where that's going? Straight into that fucking window.
You know what? I only wonder. Like
Straight out
again,
of
they
food
just
truck.
they just strapped that shit back the way it was. I'm almost
Right back.
willing to bet it came down again, and I'm really curious. Like we might have been lucky. Like, could you imagine if it had come down on like the back windshield of a car?
Dude, well, I mean, okay, a lot of things could have been worse. Like they could have been passing us, like
Not at a stoplight.
they could have been passing us going in the fucking opposite direction.
Okay.
And then now we're really jousting because that shit's coming through like the windshield and
Well,
shit.
think about the fact we got lucky that we were coming to a stoplight.
yes.
We were slowing down.
See, now
Maybe that fucked us.
Yeah,
Maybe that
'cause
fucked
if
us.
we would have just kept going, they would have never passed us.
That's true. That's
Like,
true.
I don't know.
Ah.
I mean, I hope they
The
made
world said Jason's taking a 2x4 to the head.
it.
And you better duck because we're
Yeah.
going for a second
Yeah,
round.
Yeah, it's like, we gotta just, everything aligned perfectly. Like, you know what? For that to happen.
Yeah.
Because first off,
2x4 gate.
we went
4K.
we went a different route than we normally do.
Yeah.
Because we were swinging by the shop. We normally don't go down through the
No.
Green Run. We go down Princess Anne.
Yeah.
Green Run or Green Run neighborhood.
Yeah, the Green Run neighborhood. And like we went that way because we were stopping by the shop because the mechanic wanted to take a look at our shocks to make
Yeah.
sure that he was measuring up the right size.
Yeah.
Because we're trying to get a smoother ride in this bitch.
Yeah.
But unbeknownst to us, fuck your smooth ride. Here's a 2x4.
Look at me. Look at me.
This is my food truck now.
This is my food truck now.
So what, Friday?
I am the head chef.
Was that Friday? Yeah, Friday.
Friday
I was
sounds right,
thinking,
yeah.
I saw you guys on Thursday leaving, so.
Yeah, Friday was on the way back. Like we just we didn't go our normal route, and evidently you don't want to fucking be driving a food truck through Green Run because they're pirates.
Yeah, Friday. This is my food truck.
Food truck, get him! Food truck pirates.
I'm the captain now.
Hey, that's going to be the title.
Food truck fire.
Look at me. I am the head chef now.
There's a whole different theme to food weapons.
Right?
I know, right?
Right? Like I didn't know. Like we talked about food weapons. Now I feel like I need to have like my own 2x4 that I can hang out the window. Like, you want to do this? I'm like, it's coming back, bitch. Get some. Like,
See, now I want to, like, you know how they make, like, spatulas that have, like, the rifle?
yeah, I have one hanging over my sink.
Yeah, so I feel like we should do, like, a whole pirate theme attachment now. Like, your spoon, it's a blunderbuss. You know what I mean? Like, your gravy pourer, it's a fucking cannon. You know, like,
No, man, we
make
just
a whole
need,
pirate theme.
like, the assault spatula. that
No,
has that,
come on.
like, but you can fix bayonets.
I think we're fucking up already.
Interchangeable tips, man. Like, now it's a spatula. Now it's a knife.
I feel like the assault rifle has to be the salt.
This.
Oh, I mean, or like.
I guess there's options on the assault rifle. You can take
Shotgun,
a bigger.
all right, then the pepper's got to be the shotgun.
I'm down.
Have your classic, M16.
Wait,
have
single-
with a paring knife, and bayonet right
Single or
there.
double barrel? Do you want coarse or fine?
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's double grinding, dude.
Y'all are getting some
That's
fucking
single or double
merchandise in
barrel.
this
Yeah.
Because you're talking salt and everything. Yeah, because you got the electric salt grinders and everything too. So
I was on the double barrel, salt in one side, pepper in the other. And just
Oh,
like,
no.
ooh.
See, I was talking about just the pepper. Do you want the coarse grind? Like, you put whole pepper in. Double barrel, coarse grind. Single
See-
barrel, fine grind.
Or you have the double barrel shotgun, you unload it and put like one whole pepper in there, one whole little thing of salt in there. Of course.
piece of rock salt.
Yeah. I feel like you gotta like.
I feel like he's loading a real shotgun. Like,
Yeah.
what are we shooting with the peppers? Really, I
was just thinking about that. Like, would it even hurt?
Rock salt hurts like hell.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
like
rock
the-
salt. I think he's
like-
talking about the
like-
pepper.
like the
Yeah.
bug assault.
I
you
feel like
know?
I feel like the pepper
Like,
would
I'm
fucking.
just salting shit out of burgers from 30 feet away.
Those are having a cookout. I got you something.
from my yard to yours.
Over the fence. Bow bow.
It's in my eye. It's okay. Get in the pool. It's fine.
Flush it with water. Blink underwater.
The chlorine will get it out. It's fine.
All right,
I mean, like, come on, your butter knife could be like the plank.
the plank.
That
You
you walk
gotta walk
off.
the plank. Pirate themed. Back to that. Anyway.
Oh, we're back to the pirates.
4 foods it's safe to cut the mold off of and eat, and 4 that it isn't, according to a food safety expert. I love how they didn't name him. Like, yo, I'm a food safety expert.
Fuck you.
What's your degree in?
Probably worked at Longhorn.
Yeah.
I've practiced.
Turkey's not poultry.
First off,
I'm
like
a FSC.
we've all seen moldy food, and like this is a pretty solid picture of an orange that I've seen before 100 times in a hotel. You know, it's at the bottom of the box, and you get
before you buy the next case.
Yeah, like all right, now it's time to get a new case of oranges. I don't know why every hotel needs to have so much fucking fruit.
Continental breakfast.
It is everywhere. Like there is fruit
And
everywhere.
half the time you're not
Drinks.
That too, yeah.
Yes, the occasional
but
cocktail.
not a 50-pound case of oranges.
Bananas.
Yeah, those two.
Like,
By the way,
like
did
when
you
was
know-
the last time you walked up to a breakfast buffet and grabbed a banana? I'm over here like, you know, who was the fucking comedian? I found the source of all the bacon.
I know who you're talking about, but I forgot who that is.
I know what? I figured out how hotels can get rid of oranges. They can just start buying the Smirnoff screwdriver.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. You don't even have to worry about it.
You got orange and Jameson now too, so you know.
See? Yeah.
Scroll on down, Dooley. Let's figure it out. What can we cut the mold off of? I'm gonna say cheese.
I think that we're
Jesus.
scrolling past quite a few things, actually.
Is it not loading?
Our prompt says, what the fuck is going on? Yeah, some shit's
I
fucked
was
up
trying
here.
to get pictures. I learn better with pictures.
Jason learned with picture books.
I mean, who does?
They were pop-ups, sir.
They're pop-up books.
Those books were pretty cool, especially like when they had like the little things that you could slide.
Yep.
And like,
I
like
don't think
actions.
they're picture books over here.
No picture books. Is there just no numbers?
So far,
No.
I've seen bread, fruit, marmalade.
Marmalade.
I've been
I'm gonna go
seeing-
with as a negative.
Yeah, I know, right?
Scroll down.
I've been seeing bold letters, so I'm assuming those are...
Okay.
Include marmalade and firm fruit.
Foods you can safely cut the mold off of and eat are food, marmalades, and firm fruit. So, is it firm fruit and vegetables are fine. So yeah, you can go ahead and cut the mold off that carrot. It's fine.
Hard cheese and hard salami.
Well, yeah, that's the whole point of cured meat.
So what they're saying with the hard cheese. Now we're gonna say cheddar's hard.
Oh, skimming the mold off of jelly and marmalades and eating what's underneath is fine. Skimming,
That's because of the
not
sugar.
cutting.
Probably
Yeah.
the sugar content,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, lots of sugar.
It's like with honey. Honey doesn't mold.
So back to the cheeses. Cheddar, we're considering hard cheese, or is that like Parm? Is cheddar a semi-hard? Is it safe to cut the mold off cheddar?
I figured it
I've
was.
seen people
What
do it.
about blue cheese?
I would say that cheddar's a hard cheese. I'm thinking
Well,
soft
I'm pretty
cheeses
sure
are like brie.
Brie.
Well, yeah,
Like-
on blue cheese, I'm pretty sure you're just eating the mold to begin with. So
You know,
You're eating a
mold.
specific mold
Yeah.
with blue cheese.
I wouldn't know.
I was going to say, does blue
Yeah,
cheese,
you-
like,
you
mold
can't.
mold, or...
Huh?
Does blue cheese, like, can you get it to a molding point to where you can't eat it anymore, or...
Yeah, when the white turns green.
I was gonna say, like, although there is
If it's blue cheese,
penicillin,
I'm
I
good.
am sure at some point it can go bad.
I mean, because like, okay, so like gorgonzola is mostly like, and not all of them are blue cheeses. Some of them are green molds, right? Like gorgonzola is more green.
I was actually
than
gonna say
blue.
like Roquefort actually has
what
like
the-
a.
Gorgonzola is more of a... I think it's more of a blue.
Well, I know Maytag is very.
I feel like Gorgonzola is a little bit more blue. I think fucking Roquefort's a little green. I could have it backwards.
I don't know.
Either way, yes, there are a little bit more blue and a little bit more green, but they're all basically the same molds.
But then, like the white part starts to turn orange. You should probably stay away from that cheese.
Yeah.
Yeah, oranges and that. Yeah.
Foods you can't cut the mold off of include. Who the fuck is trying to cut the mold off of yogurt and pasta sauce?
Italians.
In terms of foods to avoid, Anderson said she wouldn't eat foods like yogurt, sour cream,
So they did
and
name- they
soft
did name-
cheese. Yes, apparently at some point in this article they did it. Name Mrs. Anderson. For all of you Neo fans, it's not Mr. Anderson.
It's his wife.
Mr.
Even if you cut it off, there's still moisture underneath where it could still grow. When it comes to pasta sauces, definitely not to spooning off the mold, and that's a real bummer because I buy really expensive pesto sauce.
Why?
Why don't
Olive
make
oil,
it
basil.
Why?
pine nuts? Yeah.
Yeah. A little crackling.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crackling.
See, I would assume that like tomato sauce would be too acidic for molds to grow. I mean, I've seen mold grow on a tomato-based product.
Yeah.
I just don't know, like underneath. Do you think it's not?
Well, even if you can't see any more mold after scraping it away, it doesn't necessarily mean the food is edible.
See, I think
allergic reactions, Dennis.
I think here's the question:
Yeah.
like, do you think that pasta sauce is a lot like ketchup? Like, we're assuming the same things, right? So botulism is a major fear in ketchup cans. If air gets to it, I don't think botulism is quite like. I feel like
botulism in mail
I feel like that's extensive these
Or
days.
bacon.
But
Or bacon.
or bacon. I
you hear about salmonella?
I
I don't think I've ever seen molded
Bacon?
ketchup.
No, in mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise, yeah.
It's a rare occasion.
Just because
but
there's so
eggs.
much fucking
Yeah.
sugar in ketchup.
yeah. I mean, there is a lot of sugar in ketchup.
There's more fucking sugar in 1 tablespoon of ketchup.
Well,
than
that's
in
why
an
I think
entire
it's
dozen of
botulism,
chocolate
not
chip
mold.
cookies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't think
Again,
I've
like
ever
this.
seen
Well,
mold
this
in it.
isn't saying this is saying spaghetti sauce, not saying ketchup.
Is botulism a virus?
Yeah, speaking of ketchup,
Botulism, yeah, it might be. Well, it's a bacteria. Well, maybe it's a virus. I'm trying
It's
to
a
figure out, like,
neurotoxin
well,
produced by the. Oh, it's a bacteria. All
Speaking of ketchup.
Still a bacteria.
oh shit, really? No.
Tangy
they didn't.
ketchup. Tangy ketchup.
tangy ketchup.
Is it Sun Chips? No, it's Doritos.
Doritos, yeah.
I don't know why I
Doritos-
thought Sun Chips.
Doritos made ketchup.
You know
flavor?
what? I would
also-
have way more faith if Sun Chips came out with a tangy ketchup
right.
flavor.
Not bad.
Yeah, because the garden sauce is actually good. Good one,
I just like Sun Chips. I just hate their bags because they're loud as hell.
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Like, put them in just paper bags, I'd probably be happier.
Not bad.
Although they're probably air porous.
That is really ketchupy.
No. Like, the only time I like ketchup is with fucking hash browns. But that's not that bad.
I mean, that's weird. Not bad.
Like I've had like the Lay's ketchup. I think they did Lay's ketchup before, didn't they?
Yeah.
I like spicy ketchup.
It says tangy.
Tangy. Tangy ketchup.
I mean, obviously, clearly not my go-to.
Yeah.
I want to have a whole bag.
It's not terrible. I like nacho cheese Doritos, and if you like mix that in to like nacho cheese Doritos, it might be a little better.
They're still.
You know what you need with that? Some fries.
Fries on your Doritos.
Just eat a fry
on your
with
tangy
it.
Dorito? Tangy ketchup Dorito?
Just eat a fry or two with it. This shit good as fuck.
Yeah. Cool. I'm glad that you were ready for the Yeti.
I thought you were saying that to me. Like, oh,
Well,
okay.
I hope you're ready for the Yeti because you're about to get it.
Anybody?
Si, senor.
Yes, please.
So far, all you know is that this is called
Yeti.
something Yeti. Or Yeti something. I honestly don't remember.
Ooh, it's
I'll
dark.
tell you in a minute.
Are you ready? Ready?
Are you ready for the Yeti?
Are you ready?
Eddie, are you ready for the Yeti?
ride, baby?
Well, Dennis, this looks like a U beer.
A little dark.
I'll say that. All right. Pass them around. Let's go.
Which one was it? We're just on 7.
You can go first.
Oh.
Smell it.
Smells chocolatey.
Actually, it smells pretty good.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, hey.
What did we watch that was like?
Did I send you that video?
I think you did, yeah.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
Where the dude's like taking his, he was like, you can't half-ass it. You got to get like
Yeah,
up in there with it.
yeah.
Oh, yeah, I saw that shit
He's
with
got a
the-
big nose in that
Yeah.
glass.
He did that with bourbon or whatever the fuck it was.
Well, he did it with like 3 or 4 things, but still, I just thought it was great.
Go
He
put your whole
didn't.
nose into it.
He definitely was not like, "Hello, how are you?" He was
No,
just
he's
like, in there,
Get all
in there.
up in that good stuff.
I thought his nose was gonna hit liquid. You know what I mean? That's just weird.
It's not bad.
All right,
That's a porter.
game. It's been a while.
The game is afoot.
It's been a while. Let's go, game. I even got a pen out.
Porter.
Well, it's a Sharpie, but you know what? Shh.
Porter.
Porter. Dennis. Porter.
6.5. 20 IBUs. I'll give that a 4.
Dooley.
I'm gonna say chocolate porter, 8%. I've used 15. I'll give it a 4.
I can't play in style because I know what it is.
I don't even know what it is, and I'm pretty sure I got it. Actually, I do know what it is.
You're the one who told me what it is.
I can't play that style either. Anyway.
But I'll go below on like
Give me the back of the torch.
12 IBUs. I'll say 6.5%.
rating.
Oh, forgot about that part. It's been a while.
I forgot I have to.
I don't know how to play the game anymore.
It's been a while.
I mean, I'll give it a 3. It's not my style.
But it's not bad. I'm with you on that. I'm also going to give it a 3. I think you're right on the low ABUs. Or ABUs. On the low...
Yes, you've been playing this game, too.
Yep, IBUs. And I...
It's on the can. Relax.
Oh, all it is.
I believe so.
I really should have looked at this more. I'm going to go 10.
The can just had a lot of
everybody.
information on it, so I assumed that everything's on there. Yes. The eyes have it.
It's a little strong. I'm going to go like an 8. And shit.
What?
Julie went with an 8. I'm going with an 8.5.
ABV?
Yeah.
What about your IBU? 12?
10.
10?
I undercut everybody. I fucking price was right at it.
$1.
And I obviously can't play style because I do know that one. But this is Yeti already. Well, now I'm severely confused.
Well, confuse the rest of us.
This is Yeti already by Tradition Brewing Company.
It's a collab.
That makes more sense with the garage. Because it doesn't... Oh, it's all the way on the back.
Yeah, there's a lot of information back there.
It is a Baltic Porter with Munich...
Munich
I'm
hops?
not going to go through all those. There's quite a few. You're right. There's a lot. It's 35 IBU, so we were all low on that one. Dennis came closest at 20. It's 8 IBU.
yeah.
Son of a bitch.
8%.
What I mean is it's
It's not there.
Julie
damn
nailed
it.
it on the head is what it is.
yeah, it's 8. Dooley, I should have gone 8, but I didn't want to tie with Dooley.
I mean, yeah, you should have went lower, but I guess you going lower wouldn't have helped.
Anyway, the Yetis look weird. Just in case anybody looks this up,
I mean,
they look like childhood like book Yetis. I'll read the story real quick and then we'll move on. The totally real but lonesome legendary creature known as the Yeti was looking for a new home. He searched high and low. He looks like a hobo. He searched high and low until finally he saw something in the distance. Could it be the perfect place of blissful solitude that he craved? As he approached this cave with thoughts of dinner in his head, he was stopped in his tracks. Could it really be? What are the odds? Thought the Yeti. This cave has a Yeti already.
Looking at the graphics on it, it's kind of almost like a little bit like simpler version of Where the Wild Things Are.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Let me see.
Yeah.
Like the Yetis.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I was thinking with the children's
Yeah.
book style, like
Yeah.
Where the Wild Things Are. Did I spill on you?
No, she's fighting a fly.
Oh.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Here. Take it,
I'll
pass it.
finish. Yeah, I'll finish it.
Yeah, don't worry. We figured you would. Do you want the rest of them?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's what, 6 pack in there, ain't there?
It's a 4. So 3 left. I mean, you know,
I mean, I think it's a good beer.
it's just not our style.
No,
Yeah.
I mean,
When was it released? Because I feel like this is like a fall beer.
I do not know that entirely.
I feel like it's
On
like
the
it's a
carols
fall.
of the Coolio.
Would you say it's a fall beer, Dennis?
Well, it's a
Yeah.
porter,
Yeah.
a Baltic porter, which makes me feel like it's even more of a fall beer. Because I don't know where the Baltics are, but they sound cold.
Baltic.
The Baltic Sea, like I know where that is, but is it cold? It sounds cold,
Baltic Northern, yeah.
right? Right?
That's right there,
Right.
right where Alaska and Russia are.
Americans are great with
Baltic
geography.
Sea.
No, yeah. What? Hold on. I'm drawing it. What's?
I'm drawing a map in
Where,
my head.
no, yeah.
I got
Where's,
it. It's
no.
going.
What island is it? Like in the Atlantic, down south in South America, where they were having the fucking war for fucking ever. England and like Argentina. The Balkans.
The Balkan Islands, yeah.
Okay, that's right. Balkan, Baltics. You see where I got confused? I was like,
Wait.
Again,
not
Americans,
Balkans.
geography.
Balkans. Falklands War.
is it the Falklands? Mm-hmm. It's not the Baltics.
No, Balkans is
Well,
what you said. Not.
But yeah, no, it was the Falkland War.
Sorry, I had a drop of Yeti already on my glasses.
You couldn't just use your shirt.
Did he
Yeah.
come that quickly?
What are we doing?
What? Yeti already.
Yeti already.
Okay, what's the topic? Scroll back up. Sorry. 5 surprising facts from the produce aisle. Well, we already knew about the banana one, right?
Bananas should be yellow, but not just any yellow.
They have to be banana yellow.
I like how they give it like a black and white.
Yeah.
Just like the fucking turquoise arches, bitch, in
turquoise
black
arches.
and white.
Yeah,
Fuck
you give us
off.
the black and white. So the Cavendish banana is this is the one that's the clone, right?
Yeah, there's only like fucking 4 types of bananas in the world anymore.
So this is like the big yellow one.
This is the one that you think of when you see a banana.
When you think of the Banana
Fungus.
Republic, when you walk into that clothing store, this is the banana they're talking about. All right, so tropical fungus wiped out earlier varieties. All right, so
That's the concern now, though, is that all of them are clones.
Yeah.
So one fungus could wipe out bananas.
I feel like they've probably genetically mutated it. Them GMOs.
Nope.
Telling me banana.
Find something that works and they just run with it.
I love
That's
that.
literally
So you don't think they're just like constantly like upgrading like they do with corn?
Nope.
Like they're not
Yeah.
making it better all the fucking time.
Nope.
Like because some corn you grow for gasoline, some corn you grow
That's
for
field corn,
high
yeah.
fructose corn syrup.
Bananas
Some
have a
corn you
like,
grow for popping. Some you just grow because you want to eat a low taste.
Yeah.
I
I
read
love
an
how they
article
give you
about
the
this like 3
exact-
months ago. So, like literally bananas. There's only like 4 types left in the world, but the one that everyone eats is the Cavendish. And if it gets hit with a blight, like we're
At the
fucked.
same time.
Alright, well, when's the last time you ate a banana? You actually eat bananas.
I was
Because
gonna
my
say-
girlfriend buys bananas.
And doesn't eat them.
yeah,
So
you
I
eat
end up eating them. There's one on my counter that's about to go bad right now that I probably should have grabbed this morning.
We have
Make
bananas
make
right
banana
now
bread with it.
because the producer bought bananas.
That requires
because she
you to
wants
make
to make banana
things.
pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is on the banana pudding.
So
kick.
evidently
time.
later on this week I'll be eating a banana.
Make
the same
sure
time.
you get one of these 2 colors for your banana.
Oh, so they have an actual color.
Yeah.
of the
Pantone
banana?
12-0752 TPX Buttercup or Pantone 13-0858 CX Vibrant Yellow.
See, I think I'm a vibrant yellow kind of guy. Are you Buttercup?
That's actually one shade cooler than the Buttercup. I just want you to know that.
I'm sorry.
Vibrant is cooler than Buttercup. I feel like Buttercup should be cooler than Vibrant.
At the same time.
When I say cooler, I
Bacon's
don't mean
more-
like, oh, that's awesome. I mean like,
Bacon's more healthy
Less.
for you than bananas. You know why?
It's a little more eggshell.
Because you never have to worry about opening up a package of bacon and everything and find a fucking tarantula.
Are you scared of spiders?
Shut up.
Are you scared of spiders?
Yeah.
I'm not, but he is.
I mean, I feel
I'm
like that's
fuck with spiders.
debatable.
Great, guys.
Because I feel
Let's
like,
moving on.
I feel
You
like,
can get a
you know,
spider in
never
here
mind.
that collect these fucking flies off. But
Number 2 of 5. Misting produce is a clever way to make you buy more.
Yeah, because you think it's fresh.
No, man, they're adding weight.
Well, that too.
Wait.
But they're adding weight, but at the same time, it makes it look fresh there that way.
Oh yeah. It's not. It's actually not good for it.
It's a clever way for grocers to make the fruits and vegetables look fresher and healthier,
Yeah.
so consumers purchase more.
And
It's
they
just the
actually-
same thing as like if you go to a farmer's market, they always say that if you have an empty shelf, it looks way worse. So have
Yeah.
smaller shelves and stock them more often.
Yeah.
Because if it's the last one, no one wants it.
Yep. That's
Like
a
it's
fact right there.
It looks bad.
Oh, like
Why
in
is
your,
it-
in your meat case? Like if
Yeah.
it's like the last ribeye.
Why is it left?
Even though that bad
Yeah,
boy
it
is chilling.
It
Yeah.
could be like the primest of prime, but like
I'll
why
have
is that
steak
one
kebab
left?
and nobody will fucking buy it because like, oh, no, somebody didn't want that one. I don't want that.
Like
And I'm
it's
They
consumer mindset.
You gotta have 2 kebabs. No one buys just one kebab.
you're single, you do.
No, you don't.
I'm kind
You
of
still
with him
eat
on
2
that one.
kebabs.
Kebab. I mean, when you were on the
Yeah.
steak, I was with you. When you went to kebabs,
Well, yeah.
I'm
Yeah, you gotta have like.
I have one skewer. Get the fuck out of here,
Dude, I'm
Eat
hungry.
that.
Yeah, you might as well at that
Just
point. When
eat
there's
that,
one
like-
left, just throw it on the hot plate and call it a day.
Oh, we've
done that.
actually. I think
Been there, done that.
number 3 we talked about recently. I believe.
Yep.
Yes, actually.
I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast, but Brussels sprouts, broccoli, and kale are all subspecies of the same plant.
Yeah.
So is
Broccoli's man-made.
Romanesque,
Yeah.
and that's a weird one.
I'm sorry, but I just
say
hate this
Romanesque out
picture.
there.
Broccoli's man-made.
I just hate this picture.
Well,
It's too
cauliflower,
cluttered.
all of them. It's,
Well,
it's
yeah,
literally
yeah.
all the same plant. They
Well,
just
it's trying to-
harvested it
well,
at different
You
times.
mean white
Hey.
broccoli?
And try,
Yeah.
and try
You
to
mean mashed
crossbreed it and
potato?
everything for fucking cabbage. Yeah.
Shut up.
White
You
broccoli?
can leave at any point.
White broccoli?
All right, here's the map.
White broccoli is the pre-flower of broccoli, basically. Cauliflower is the pre-flower of broccoli. So broccoli just goes a little bit farther in the flower process.
No, and it's just like white asparagus. They just keep it under a tarp the whole time. So
And that's how you get white. Yeah. That's how you get the white. That's why
I know cauliflower is not I was making a joke.
Oh, okay. I was like, no! I'll fight you on this.
Hey, I have preferred my cauliflower to be mashed more than my potatoes.
Can
Okay?
we...
Ugh.
I wonder
my
how
God,
many.
fuck
I wonder
out.
how many vegetables you could do that to.
What?
Grow under a tarp and make them white.
See, all right. So I think that's like going back to like the nutrients got to be in the soil, right? Because I mean, or they grow with sunlight.
I got
So you gotta,
distracted. I'm sorry. I just want to say, like, it's my fault for the next one. Some popular nuts are not actually nuts. I'm sorry, guys.
There you go. Just as well for celebrities as well.
Botanically speaking,
Is that a really annoying bird?
yes. Botanically speaking, a nut is a fruit with a hard shell containing a single seed. The true nuts you might encounter in the produce aisle include hazelnuts and chestnuts. Many of the products sold as culinary nuts, I never knew that, belong to other botanical classifications.
Yeah.
Cashews, almonds, and pistachios are known as drupes. That's just a fun word to say. Anybody else?
Well, like pistachios are
Go for it.
poisonous, right? They're not-
Cashews. The outside of the cashew, like because it's from the inside of the pod and
like,
everything.
which one is arsenic?
You
That
know what?
is,
I'm ironically leaning that almost all of them are going to be poisonous if you don't cook
Nutmeg.
them.
Is nutmeg arsenic?
Yeah.
Anyway, drupes are a type of fruit with a thin skin and a pit containing the seed. Peaches, mangoes, cherries, and olives are also drupes, and I will say that right now, cherry pits are,
Those
I
have
believe, arsenic.
Yeah, they're arsenic.
So
too, yeah.
I'm going to guess that many of these pits may be dangerous, and the jury is still out on whether walnuts and pecans fall under the nut or drupe category, since they have characteristics of both. Some botanists, call them drupaceous nuts. That's what kind of my nuts are droopy? Drupaceous nuts?
Oh, dude, you got to lift and
Let's get that
separate.
checked out.
Lift and
Well,
I'm
yeah,
sorry, you're
you-
right.
you-
I don't have
you-
the lift and separate
Yeah,
yet.
dude, if you buy the right underwear, everybody's a nut.
Are you saying you're doing Lumi over there?
The special
take
With a
small
shower, without a
amount.
shower.
the
Slow
produce
down, apply it to
industry
your
has a
finger.
special lingo. Like any business, the produce industry has its own slang. Describe everything from a cosmetic flaw in a tomato, cat facing, to the wonder why it's cat facing, to the practice of hiding some less than ideal specimens in a box of otherwise fresh fruit. Stovepiping. In produce, slang veggies with legs are those that have longer shelf life than those that require special handling or rotation on the display. A flawless fruit, whether it's a peach, pear, or pineapple, why do they all have to be peas? Is a diamond.
Ooh.
There's no apples in here, by the way. Only pea fruits. Papayas, only those are diamonds. A quality cantaloupe. Man, it's a lot of alliteration.
A quality cantaloupe.
There's a lot of alliteration
Yeah.
going on here. A quality cantaloupe will exhibit a full slip on the blossom end, meaning it separated easily from the vine when it was picked, indicating the best flavor. I did not know. Does that mean that they're sweeter?
Yeah. I
don't know.
Farther along in ripeness?
So I'm just
Like,
gonna.
what's
So
the-
do we just walk around the produce department and like
Well, it's
dropping
like-
lingo? Like, yo, man, you got any of them full slips in the back?
Can we also just note? Can we note the fucking topic change on this page? Like 5 surprising facts you might not know about produce. 6 things you might not know about the Vikings. They hated produce.
They slayed produce with their green axe.
They didn't hate.
So now I just want to go like try to slip some lingo into the produce department.
Just learn it down. Where's that stovepiping fruit at there, buddy? Cat face and tomatoes.
Yeah, you stop cat facing tomatoes.
Why is that tomato that?
Give me that
color?
full
Oh, it's
slip.
heirloom.
I want that full slip.
You got any non-showered fruit?
Non-showered fruit, something that doesn't have water weight on it would be fantastic.
Can you get
Something
something
that might
I'm
not
not,
give me
I'm
the-
not trying to pay the extra weight.
Something that won't give me listeria.
Right.
There you go. I was gonna
Yes.
say you could leave this page now. We could go on to the next one.
Air 500.
Oh wow.
Oh no!
A broken
Did you say
leg.
Error 500, not Error 405?
Right.
404.
402?
404. Yeah.
Well, click on it
That
again.
was
Even I fucked up. 405. Who am I?
Air 500.
Really?
Air 500.
Interesting facts. Error 500. It's not you, it's us. Give us a moment to get things. Okay, that's why it's not a 404. They found it.
Yeah.
It's just fucked up. You're gonna have to come back. Maybe they had some
Technical difficulties.
Actually, considering that it loaded, I was thinking more that they had
Alright,
some
so this
like,
one's devastating to me.
editorial issues.
Yeah, I know why.
This is a devastating topic.
Oh god.
All right,
Oh god.
there's Dun, dun, dun. The impending global rice shortage is expected to be the worst in 20 years. So, I've perused this topic, obviously, because I eat a lot of rice.
It affects you very personally, yes.
On a personal
He's a very
level.
Asian white man.
And like, dude, it's like white rice, man. Sorry, but we're okay. Because it's only going to go up, like, they're saying, like, the average unit cost, like, I would keep $17 a pound or whatever for rice seems extensive.
No, $17.30 per C weight,
Well, that's
which is
averages.
probably, it says the 100 weight. So, what is 100 weight?
We don't know.
And
Anyway,
that's what it is now.
It's supposed to be good. It's supposed to be good by next year. So, like, we just gotta hunker down.
Does that mean I can buy 100 pounds of fucking rice for $17.30?
No, it's
It says 100 weight.
Argue with me, because
this is where I think we're in metric and we don't understand that because we're America.
What are you talking about?
We decided to say,
I got a gram and a 9mm on my right now. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna say, like, I've never weighed anything in the 100 weight before.
I'd be surprised about the first, not the second. Second Amendment rights. Tell you what.
1730 100 weight. Well, like, that's because, like, they they measure bullets by the grain.
Yeah.
Holy shit. The shortfall,
140 gram
I will
round.
admit, like saying it in these terms, we will have a shortfall of 8.7 million tons globally. That makes it sound like a lot. Like,
This is 2003.
I mean, that's what, 16, because, I mean, a ton is 2,000 pounds. So
yeah.
that's like 16 billion pounds of pasta. Sorry.
Rice.
Wrong topic.
Is this dry or wet?
Pasta pirates, bitch! Yeah, fuck. That's a lot.
We're about to start growing our own rice, apparently. Flooding the fields, doing our
Blood in
thing.
the fields.
I mean, look,
Hey,
can we get our peppers going?
And
You
but
have
a lot of the
problems?
rice,
Let's get the peppers
like, I
going.
had no idea how much crap the UK grew and did. Like, so now they're blaming the war for rice production. Like, do not piss me off, Russia. Make the rice happen.
Hey, at the same time, if you turn your backyard into a rice paddy, you can get crawfish that way too.
I mean, well, I'm totally.
Sadly enough, he's got the hill.
I know.
I'm over
He's
here.
got the. I mean, the hill would work.
Look, man, I'm over here flooding my yard right now.
That's not on purpose, though.
Wait.
And I was looking at the fact that now it's down the street.
Yeah,
We've
Jason.
made it over the curb.
Yeah.
Jason, just you saying that just made me think like some ambassador comes up to Putin, just like, Putin, Mr. Fossey is angry.
He wants the rice.
Make sure you keep doing the race. Do the race. He's coming.
No, so while we're on the rice paddies, I'm having my own little issue in my front yard. Evidently, yesterday when the landscaper came over, he noticed that there's a pipe busted in my front yard.
Well, he noticed that there's a puddle in the yard, which more than likely says there's a pipe burst.
Yeah.
Underground.
It definitely seems
Now
to be
you gotta
that.
dig it,
But
yeah.
So, what do? You got to call before you dig, man. You
Yeah.
got to get Miss Utility out here.
811.
Her ass got till tomorrow, or I'm going to start digging. Because I got to fix this shit.
I called.
Yeah.
I called. You were not open. I emailed.
Yep.
I filled out the little online.
I got the response email
Yep, yeah.
that says everything, like, here's your breakdown. And yes, don't use spray paint, use flags because it's wet.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What?
All right, so
It's
anyway,
That's
underground,
what she
Jason.
yeah, 2020, we're hoping by 2024 the rice comes back. It's going to get expensive. I eat a lot of it. Disappointed.
Well, you should go to a
And
restaurant
I have,
depot.
and I have, well, I have
Get
an
it.
issue. No, I have an issue with their rice because they are into the broken rice.
Even those big ass bags of jasmine,
What?
like in the rice aisle, the 50-pound bags. Rice.
That doesn't change the price. Now I'm just buying in bulk.
First off,
Like,
you don't shop at the
bulk for-
International Mart. There's not an aisle. Rice is everywhere.
Well, I'm saying,
Like, when you walk in, there's like the whole front, the whole front.
A-Mart? Oh, hell yes. Oh, my God.
I've been there. I'm saying, Jason, buy in bulk like you would your pasta, your 500 pounds. Just get your.
I don't always need have the storage space for that much rice right now. I'm working on it.
You just put it in the washer. It'll get the rice
Dude,
rinsed.
like if you use the washer,
rinse it out.
and rinse it, right?
Just put some, like, some a little bit of vinegar in the little thingy.
You just got to stop like the holes because
Otherwise, you're gonna lose all your rice too at the same time.
I mean, this could work for pasta. I don't know if it's gonna work for rice.
This gives like a whole different meaning to laundering. Like, what are you laundering? Money? No, I'm laundering rice, bro.
Nah, man,
I got that clean white. You got that? You want that clean white?
right now, I just set up a new fettuccine.
You want some basmati? You want some jasmine? What you talking about, man?
Bro, I'm trying to get my money up, not my funny up, bro.
What do you got over there now?
I'm sorry, I got distracted. Somebody's calling me, but I don't know who it is. So there's a beer. That's what I have over there.
Okay, well, let's get to the one right here. Like, how do you apply for?
That was
how do you apply for jobs where you get to just like work in test kitchens?
What I would
like
say
as a taster.
Yeah.
That is
Like because like
We had it. Yeah.
yeah,
It was a
we
topic
had a
we
little
had that
side
conversation
conversation
last
about
week,
it.
yeah.
Like,
I saw
like
that last
food
week.
scientist. Obviously, you kind of need a degree, but like I was like thinking about it, like when like I don't know the name of the lady but like when you work for when you work for Campbell's and you're talking with my hands, just slapping the shit out of stuff.
All right, Italian.
he went from Asian to Italian.
yeah,
Where's the
right?
Mexican coming in?
Well,
talk
yesterday I
about
was
tacos?
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
We were talking about Taco
I heard.
Italian earlier.
So, like, when you like go to Campbell's and they're like, "Here's a bunch of our crap. Figure out how to make casseroles.
That's you.
No, that's it.
Like how to make like the green bean casserole is where this whole stems from. Like they put the lady in there, and she was in for like months just trying to figure out how to make green bean casserole
And
using cream of mushroom soup and like the French onions and all.
See, I
that
feel like
crap.
you're talking about two different people. Are you talking about the test kitchen cook? Or are you talking about the test kitchen taster?
I would just want to fuck around with food and get paid a lot of money.
So the test kitchen cook. In that place, apply to places like PFG, Cisco, all the people that...
No, that's not. That doesn't even seem like fun.
But that's the test kitchens.
We actually.
I don't
The
want
only
to
part-
have to do displays.
The only part we see is the 2 hours that they have to sell us something.
Well, I'm getting from what Jason's talking, like,
And I know one of your-
fucking Campbell's getting a new thing. Like, how do you prepare the food, put it into the can, or put it into the thing?
Yeah. Like,
And
maybe I want to go to Campbell's and like make better beef stew because there's not a good beef stew on the market.
Well, you're going to have to move somewhere else because Campbell's ain't around here.
Yeah, I can work from home.
Pennsylvania.
Send me the product. They got this shit.
Dude, I can work. All I need is like the Campbell's credit card, dude, and like just let me get on the house. Like, what are you doing
What
today?
did he buy?
I'm
Write
trying
it
to
down.
fix your beef
You realize
stew
I
recipe.
think they
It
have the
sucks.
recipes on the can before it goes out, right?
Talking about like.
Well, yeah, you have to make the recipe, like the green bean.
Yeah, but you just said
Yeah,
I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna buy and then I'm gonna.
Well,
but
but you got to use like their products. Like I got to go get some cream of mushroom soup or
yeah,
something.
but
to
I'm
put
saying
in
is
it.
by the time they put the cream mushroom soup out, it's already got
I know
the
where you got
info
it.
for the recipe.
Well,
I know
So
where
you're
you got this
behind the
topic.
ball
Well,
already.
because we're gonna put the cream of mushroom into the beef stew. So because we're just gonna cross utilize products.
Because maybe
Yeah, just
Jason
trying to
put in
kill
a
Dennis.
gram more
There's probably
salt.
already mushrooms in it anyway.
Maybe Jason put a gram more salt. Now it tastes better.
That's why I don't eat fucking soups I don't make myself.
Again,
Well, I mean, yeah,
but
you're
then,
always running
but
a
then they've
fucking
already got
recipe.
2 million cans out with the wrong recipe.
Well, the recipe hasn't even gotten there yet.
See, well, you're behind the ball.
I know where you got the damn topic from.
Yeah, you do.
Food, yeah, food to build America.
I just
Whatever
want to know
the-
how you
whatever-
get that job.
Beer.
Beer time.
I mean, you can get
She
a
didn't wanna
job by
pass it
doing
to you.
beer, but
No, that's. I know which one it is.
Whoa.
That's the one that she wants to try, right? Or you think
Well,
you thought she would like?
Well,
I'm sure there will be one left over, but yes, I
kinda
thought she
weird.
might like to try it. I already told her what it is. She's probably not going to go for it.
It's got a weird after.
I don't know anything about it except style, so
I'm just smelling fruit to it.
You know what it's got?
that's actually pretty good.
I
I'm
know
not
this
gonna lie.
is.
Yeah, because I was saying it's like you dropped an airborne tablet.
I mean, like, look, 3,000 points, bitch. Let's go.
I took because I think
you dropped an airborne tablet.
I'm pretty sure this is one I took
Into your like
last
lemonade.
week.
3,000 points. What you got? You going to call it all? I'm listening.
I don't know the brewery or anything for it, but at the same time, Imperial Orange Crush 9.6, 35 IBUs, and I'll give it a 4.
Dooley.
I'm gonna ditto him because I remember seeing that fucking can in there,
Dooley.
but not the brewery. I don't know about that part.
I don't even know if he said the brewery. He
Okay.
just said Imperial Orange Crush at 9.6, 35, and 4. Are you copying all of them or just the Imperial Orange Crush?
Imperial Orange Crush.
Okay, well then I need the
8.5.
rest. There we go. 8.6.
And I give that a 10 IBU, and I'll give that a
Airborne?
fucking 5.
A 5, heard. So I like the 5.
I fuck with that.
You don't know the brewery?
I didn't pay attention to it. I just took the can last week because he said I could have one.
Oh, did you drink it?
Yes.
So you know what it is?
Damn near.
They've already guessed.
Yeah.
That's all
I'm gonna start and give it a 4.
I was gonna say you can't go on style.
Yeah, I'll give it a 4. I like it. I think it's a good summer beer. Like if it was colder, it's not really.
I'd give it a 5. Actually, I'm pretty pleased
Hey,
with that. I mean, I know what it is though, and I know what I'm walking into. So
Yeah, I just want it to be colder.
I get you.
Like if it was like in an ice chest outside by the pool.
Be perfect.
I don't suppose that it's gonna be stupid high, so I'm gonna say it's a. Let's go 5.5% ABV. I don't think you're gonna get an IBU on it. So I'm just gonna. I'll go $1, Alex.
Heard that. I'm gonna go with like 8 IBUs. I'm with you on the. It's probably not gonna show up though. I'm gonna go with a 6%. Just your 5.5. I'm going with a 6. This is New Belgium's Dominga Paloma Sour.
You're gonna have to talk to me about that, homie.
DOM.
I tasted grapefruit.
INGA. That would be part of the Paloma.
Is it?
Yep. I believe it's grapefruit and grapefruit.
Don't
Oh, no,
get
it's
me,
just
dude.
grapefruit. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of something else. Just grapefruit that is a Paloma.
Is grapefruit? Okay,
I believe
that's
so.
what I tasted.
I was thinking Madras, which is cranberry, orange, and
Orange.
something else, I think.
Cranberry orange grapefruit.
Cranberry, orange, pineapple, something like that. Anyway, there's a Paloma Sour at 6%, so I got that part. But it is a wood-aged sour ale with grapefruit, hibiscus, and lime.
I think
Domingo.
it's sour.
Well, I guess that's a good thing at this current moment, right?
Oh,
No? Okay.
DOM.
We were talking about that, and he was like, I think you would like it. I was like, "Oh, she's kind of
Off the
off
sours.
the sours right now.
She's a little off the sours. Been put off. That says mimosa sour. This is Paloma sour. Close.
You were real close.
Close. No cigar.
So the Paloma,
I'm assuming that the fucking
So
mimosa sour probably came out first.
So is Paloma a type of grapefruit?
I believe it's just the name of a drink
Yeah.
that uses grapefruit.
Oh.
So they just made a Paloma, just like the mimosa. They just made a Paloma style
Okay,
drink.
okay.
Oh, okay. I was
Like a
on-
Paloma
I was
style
on
beer.
where
Yeah.
you were, too.
No, a
Like,
Paloma is I believe it's a tequila drink.
Never
Yes.
heard of it called.
It's a.
It's been a long time since I've bartended.
It's like the salty
no, no,
dog, but
you're
with
there, right
tequila.
Scroll back down.
Salted dog tequila. Sub tequila.
It is
Okay, sorry.
kosher salt, grapefruit wedge, 2 ounces of grapefruit juice, a half ounce of lime juice, a teaspoon of sugar, mezcal or tequila,
Yeah.
and then club soda. So yes, it is a tequila drink.
Salty
with
dog.
grapefruit.
Salty dog. Sub
Salty dog.
Tequila.
And of lime.
6.5.
Hint
I'll
hint
take more of it.
lime. But I mean, that's actually not bad in my opinion. I'm
That's
not.
good as shit.
I'll take more of it if no one's drinking it.
Well, they can go pass it on.
Go back to the.
I'll be nice.
Where
Baby, come back.
Ow! Damn. That was loud.
That was.
The wine facts.
Yeah.
Down. Yeah, we were on 12.
12, yeah.
because we didn't do the wine facts was the thing that didn't come up.
Right. So now we're on
It
12.
literally just came up a second ago.
Just go to 12.
Motherfucker.
Yeah.
Ooh, all recipes, though. That sounds about right.
All right.
That doesn't even sound like that much.
Yeah, right. It doesn't sound like
It's
much at
not
all.
that much if you think about the
Like
grand
if
scheme
you're,
of
if you're
things,
talking about
yeah.
a production line, 2,100 pounds of ground beef recalled due to possible foreign matter contamination. That could be anything from metal shavings to paper to I mean, like, coming in. Fresh news at 9. Well, maybe not so fresh news at 9 as your ground beef is being recalled.
Yeah, if you don't click on it, it still plays, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he does.
There you go.
He does not have to stay on the page. We can
Okay.
easily move.
All right, so
Before y'all
what
see
is
how
what is
long.
the contaminant is what we need to know.
Fi-
Where is it from?
the
What's the batch?
Materials such as white and neoprene.
So someone's got a glove stuck in it.
Rubber-like material. Yep.
Yep. So all right, so a glove made it into the grind, guys.
From Illinois.
That does not mean it's
Weinstein
100%
Wholesale
grass-fed.
Music.
You know what though? Now I'm actually more impressed. At first I was like, 2,100 pounds doesn't sound like a lot. 2,100 pounds sounds like a lot when you got one glove.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if it went through the grinder,
Yeah, I get it, but I'm just saying, 2,100 pounds, that's a fuck ton for
March
one glove
14th.
to ruin.
so yeah, it was like that was like one grind
Yeah.
and like one glove. It could have. You know what?
I love how you're like one grind. We do like fucking 15 pounds at a time.
Yeah, I mean, we obviously don't have a manufacturing plant, but what I'm saying is, like, it doesn't even have to be the entire glove.
No,
it
I
could have
get
been
it.
someone like carving up Chuck, nicked the tip of their glove off, and it just at some point the meat went away to the grinding section, and he like, holy shit, the tip of my glove's missing, and like,
Shit.
yeah.
That's what it is. Shit.
Pieces of white neoprene.
And again, like using white, like in hotels we use purple a lot because it's
You can see it.
yeah. There's not a lot of food that's purple.
I'm impressed with using white. We usually use blue.
I like how they're so caught up on like
Blue or
it's,
purple.
It's an 85-15 blend. Like no one gives a fuck about the blend. Like
You-
Jesus.
Well, if you have
If you bought it, I
85
guess you're right.
too,
I guess you're right.
If
If
you
you
got
bought it,
85-15 in the fridge, man, check it out. Could be on the recall.
Well, the user freeze by was like April 13th too.
it
so-
does. It literally just said it
Yeah.
scrolled by the screen and said that it may still be in people's fridges or
Yeah.
freezers.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, what is it?
Oh,
What's
Yeah,
Oh!
we had this conversation.
We
So I
did.
went ahead and
one's an herb, one's an oil.
no.
so
Well, I mean,
well.
I guess that's kind of a question that we can debate. Actually,
See, all right. So, what's the difference between mint and peppermint?
they are technically both plants. Before we get into the one's an herb, one's an oil. They are both herbs.
Okay.
From what I remember, and I'm gonna try to recall what you said. So, what we know is spearmint is mint.
Yeah.
Yes, spearmint is what we consider mint. Peppermint, double mint, I believe, are the same things or close.
Double the flavor.
There's also something called water mint.
Yeah, water mint. There was
There-
pineapple mint.
There are multiple types of mint. The most common, especially the ones that you find in gum, is spearmint. That is
Yeah.
what everyone thinks
The-
of when we think of mint.
Yeah, when
Let's say
you're
Altoids.
when you're getting your what is the muddled one with the mint in it?
Mojito.
Mojito, your juleps.
Yep.
You know, like that. So that's all.
Spearmint.
After we just kept on saying mint, did anyone else get that eye twitch of like after you start like just the mint flavor of spearmint? And you're like kind of like some vapor rub type of shit.
Scroll down while you're talking. So peppermint is a hybrid of spearmint and watermint, which again, I really don't know what watermint is. I did read about it, and I don't remember, but basically it's just another style of mint. Its flavor is similar to spearmint, but it packs... peppermint. Its flavor is similar to spearmint, but it packs more of a potent punch with spicy notes, hence the pepper in the name. Peppermint contains several chemical compounds that defines its flavor and aroma, including menthol, menthone, and eucalyptol. With 40% menthol, peppermint has a soothing and cooling effect. Now, if I remember correctly, spearmint actually has much less menthol.
I do believe you are correct.
Specifically, it had like 3% instead of 40, which is ironic that it has that much mint flavor. I'm not going to get into mint extract, and it doesn't talk about water mint, so
let's
that's fine.
Let's go back to the spearmint part. So fresh spearmint, it's flavor that's both sweet and slightly sharp, with hints of citrus and spice.
Although relatively mild overall, spearmint contains several chemical compounds that contribute to its flavor and aroma, including menthol, menthone, carvone, pinene, and limonene.
Ooh, fancy.
getting into that citrus. Carvone is the most abundant, while lemonade provides a hint of lemon. It is most widespread use is Wrigley's spearmint gum. Spearmint is most often used in cooking and savory recipes, where its mild flavor does not overpower any other flavor in the dish. Yes, sir, I see your hand up. How can we help you today?
Is Wrigley's spearmint gum also double mint?
I believe they have
Is that the green one, or is
two
it the
separates.
white one?
I think the green
The white
is the
one was
double.
spearmint,
Oh,
and the
that's a
green
good
one was
question.
double mint.
Now
Because then they went juicy fruit yellow.
I feel like the green is the double. I'm with you. Green,
Please.
double mint,
Is green double mint
or is
and-
white double mint?
and white is spearmint?
White's double mint, green is spearmint.
fuck.
Nope.
He was around when
I
they
think-
look. He was around when they was
He was
invented.
there when they built the field, man, but I think he's wrong. And I'm going to put my cards on the table right now.
Julie, look it up.
What was the question?
Is
Double mint, spearmint,
double
green,
mint,
white.
Wrigley's double mint is green because it has arrows pointing two directions. Wrigley's spearmint is in the white pack. Boom. There it is. Already know. Double mint, because it was double mint gum and they had the twins. And spearmint is in the white pack and juicy fruit is yellow.
I
was right.
said white was spearmint and green was double mint.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I do.
No, you didn't.
Good thing it's on.
There's. Thank goodness it's recorded and we can go back and listen to
We
it.
can, actually, yes, we can.
What was the blue one? Wintergreen?
Huh?
What's the blue one?
I don't even remember a blue one.
We don't know. It's in the pack. Right there, Dooley. Just
Right
click
there.
on the pack.
On Amazon.
Yeah,
right
right
there, yeah.
Yeah, we can get it on Amazon. Oh,
Winter Fresh.
Big Red.
Oh, yeah.
Winter Fresh.
I miss Big Red, man.
Did they not make it anymore?
Huh?
What about Cinnaburst?
Cinnaburst were good.
Do they still make Cinnaburst?
I think they do.
I mean, what about the myth of Cinnaburst where you eat the paper?
Dude, I don't know about that one. Do you remember the toothpicks that were coated with cinnamon, though?
Yes, back in the day.
Yeah, I can't find them
They
no
have-
more.
yeah, but
Yeah,
they
they probably don't make them no more, but yeah.
I have a question.
Yes. You work for Amazon, so answer your own damn questions, Dooley.
Right?
Excuse me, Daddy Bezos. Why is it 75-cent a count when they easily say it's only 35 cents a pack?
Because you're getting a 20-pack for $15.
What the hell is about one?
I'm just saying, 35 cents was the original retail price for it, but that's not what they actually charge for it.
Well, that's my shit.
Yes, I know.
So now spearmint's in a green and white pack, which
Yeah.
is also confusing.
Yeah.
Next, Dooley.
Look at the-
All right.
This is gonna hurt people's feelings.
Right?
It hurts mine already.
McDonald's says people are cutting back on ordering fries with their burgers as consumers tighten their budgets.
Don't the fries taste
people.
better? Don't the fries taste better than the burgers, anyways? So
See,
Oh,
now
it's too bad the space bar's not in use. Pew pew.
Yeah,
pew.
I know.
I don't think it'll matter. See, he didn't click it last. It might do the
yeah.
news report.
yeah.
so. McDonald's has fewer customers ordering French fries. All right. So, I don't, as a food truck entrepreneur, I don't see people ordering less French fries.
So many people ask us about combos that it's crazy. However, I feel like the people that come to us already kind of know what they're gonna spend. Does
Yeah.
that make sense? Like, I'm gonna
I
spend
know.
X amount of dollars. Like, if I go to McDonald's and suddenly something went up $1, I might change my mind.
I don't go to McDonald's enough to know that it went up $1.
I don't either,
I
but
don't go
feel
anywhere
like
enough to know that something went up $1.
I just feel like
I do.
again.
It's
I know
hard
whenever I
for
see the
me.
Gas.
Gas,
If
yeah.
if gas went up $1, I would notice.
Yeah. At the same time,
I feel like even
when
that's
when I come to the food
No,
truck,
Diesel.
When a case of beer
Diesel.
goes up $1, I notice.
oh yeah, that too. Yeah, you always know whenever the
Yeah, I know when a
cost
case
of beer
of
goes
beer
up.
goes up
Yeah,
$1.
if a case of beer went up $1, damn, like
But at the
calm
same
down.
time, but at the same time, I'll admit, even whenever I know when I come to the food truck, even if it's just I'm buying just for myself, not for anybody else, I'm gonna spend at least $35-$40.
No, I mean,
Okay,
you
you
get,
buy multiple
I
items.
You do.
well, that's what I'm saying. But I'm planning on my day too. That way, like I got my lunch, got my dinner.
Yeah, you're buying.
Back in the day, I would get my
Yeah.
dessert too because
Still, $30 is probably cheaper than you walking into the grocery store to try to make it.
Oh hell yeah! Oh fuck yes! And that's without even paying for the meat.
And it's already done for
I know,
you.
right? That's why I can't wait this week. Like
Two times
in a week,
3 days,
and-
right? Two times in 3 days, we'll be across the street.
I don't know when this
Yeah.
was published, but inflation
So, yeah, 3
data
times next week, yeah.
shows that the cost of meals and snacks from limited service restaurants in the U.S. has risen by 8% over the past year. So let's say this was published a year ago. It was 8% up from 2021.
I mean, we've been forced to raise our prices now twice, I believe.
Yes.
Just because of the cost of goods. Like we're not raising the price to better our margin, or hey, we can get more for this.
We're still doing a podcast in a garage, guys. We are not killing the game here. We are trying. I feel like we're a fair market. That's all. That's all I could say. I mean,
yes, because you look at other food trucks. Like I'm not going to use any names, but like a $16 crunch wrap.
I'm going to use an example when you're done.
Damn, man, why is it?
Doing it again?
Oh, now I'm just trying. Now it's the fist.
I'm going to use
So
an
now I'm
example when you're
Bruce
done
Lee
with
in
your
your beard.
with your crunch wrap. $16 crunch wrap. Continue.
Yeah, $16 crunch wrap. Like when you look at like what's our most expensive item? $14.
14.
$14.
And that's the
Well,
best. food.
okay.
With cheese sauce.
On menu item.
And
And
wait.
It's the most expensive on-menu item.
Yes, on menu item. I'm using their on menu item.
I'm with you. I'm
But
just.
the sheer weight alone, and I have not seen their crunch wrap,
No, we didn't.
but I doubt it's going to be a pound and a half of food.
We don't know that.
If you give
$16
me
for
a
crunch wrap.
If you give me a pound and a half crunch wrap for $16, then
I'm in. I mean, at that point, I
have
want
been
to
so
know about the. I
disappointed.
want
I have
about
been so disappointed in food trucks.
what's the amount of cheese? Yeah, okay, so example, and I know this person is never gonna fucking listen to this, so I really don't give a shit. I'm not gonna name them, but
Works
let's
for
just
Food
say
Network?
no.
Like, her
I'm not-
question- like I'm not saying any names.
When you see like
I'm talking about pricing.
$25 for a regular burger.
Anyway,
Yeah.
no, I want to go back to cheese fries. Something as simple as cheese fries. I know this person's never gonna listen to this podcast. I really don't give a fuck.
I don't care if they do.
Right? I don't get, again, like, there was a mutual friend of both of ours who came out and came up to our truck and ordered Philly fries. And then after ordering Philly fries, the owner of another truck, who is also a friend,
Yeah.
like they know them as well, said, you need to come try my cheese fries. And if there had been anything special about the cheese fries, maybe I would have understood. But there's two problems I have with this. One,
It's fries and cheese sauce, and that's it.
like the canned cheese sauce. There's
Oh.
so I mean, we're not talking anything crazy here. It's
Yeah.
literally fries and canned cheese sauce. Second, it wasn't like here's a sample. She made them pay for them. So
That's the-
you said come try something of mine and then gave them an order that they paid for that was clearly not as good as what she already had.
Which is already on the menu. It's a menu staple. I know because I've had them.
And I mean,
And-
again, I don't have a problem if that's what you want to do. I have a problem with how much you're going to charge for what you are producing.
I don't have a problem with you charging whatever you want to charge for your food. All I'm saying is that we try to be as fair as possible and run like we're not running like a 2% food cost over here. Like our shit is standard like 32% food
Yeah.
cost. Like
Yeah.
I mean that's like the standard. I mean,
yeah, Butch Shop works on 25%.
On that note,
well, it's on retail, yeah.
Yeah.
What about passing out food in other people's lines? Sorry, that's like a 2-week jump back, but yeah.
It's okay.
You never made a post about that.
No, I didn't.
It's probably better. I don't know what the post would have said, but it probably wouldn't have been great. And it's probably better.
Yeah, so we were at a place.
I'm sure-
Did we tell you about this, Dennis?
I'm in
No.
HRFTA. They're not even members.
Oh, I was about to say, I'm sure that BU probably figured out that they should not come again.
So, what? We don't know their life either, but we have a line,
Yeah.
and then another. We'll call it a food truck.
Yeah.
Another food truck comes walking through our line, handing out samples.
Well, that's fucked up.
Well, I mean, if it makes any difference, like 20,
They were
20
shut-
minutes later, they left.
Yeah, they were shut.
Oh, that truck.
Yeah, they
Well,
were
that
shutting. I
truck,
feel like
yeah.
they were
Truck,
shutting
yeah,
down.
Yeah.
Truck.
Yeah,
They
truck.
were giving away food.
Yeah, they were
that
shutting
was
down
already
and
cooked.
giving away their pre-cooked food.
Shit, yeah.
By the way, it's always great. Food trucks in this business tend to trade a lot. Like, I'm tired of eating my food. I'll give you some of mine. You give me some of yours.
Yeah.
It seems to be a thing.
It is a thing, apparently.
They dump over. They over prep and they dump it on us.
Yeah,
And,
like
I don't feel
can't.
bad about
I can't
not
tell
trading
you.
with you.
I can't tell you how many people will walk up from other trucks in our line. Like, just cut the line and walk up with like a box of food, and then give it to us. And it's like you realize that like there's 20 people in line. I'm not going to touch this food.
Yeah,
yeah.
And
for hours.
like you might as well bring it up to me at the end if you're still here. As a business owner of another food truck, how do you walk up into someone's line? Like, that's what gets me.
Yeah.
I could understand if you like. I'd rather you be rude. Just don't offer me food and fucking leave.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need you in my line because now you're taking up money. You're taking up space. Like, you're making someone else wait so that you can tell me what food you have. Like, no one cares.
That kind of reminds me of that the farmhouse. One guy that was next to us. I have no idea who it was or what food they're selling. I thought it was like the vegan,
just
some shit. And there's like 15 people in line, and he came up. He was like, "You want any food from us?" And we're like, "Not right fucking now, dude. Like, we don't care."
like I begin to believe that people who own food trucks have not worked in the restaurant industry, and like during there's like the 4 to 7 time
Yeah,
frame.
the dinner rush, yeah.
Yeah, the 11:30 to 2.
Lunch
Like
rush,
you
yeah.
just
Yeah.
you leave me the fuck alone.
I'm trying to get shit done.
I'll be honest with you, though. I feel like Big Ugly has the most people walk up to us regardless. And it doesn't. At that place, unless you come up at like 3:30, doesn't matter when.
Right.
Like, if it's
That is
after
true.
4:30, there's no good time. Like, are we closed? No. Well, then don't.
Yeah, just
don't.
Wait, why are you in my line?
Right?
I mean, yes.
Are you closed? Yes, but I'm not. Go away.
I'd love to try your food.
Just not
I
right.
just can't right now.
I'd like
Yeah.
to try it hot.
You know what? Also,
That's
I'd
the
like to
problem.
do? Not be getting my ass kicked right now.
Yeah.
But hey, this is where we're at.
I feel like, again, I'd like to try your food hot. If you give it to me now, it's going to
No.
sit in my window for 2.5
See,
hours, and then it's
I mean,
it's
yes,
done.
I would like to try it hot, but I just normally eat food cold, like a room temperature. Room temperature cheeseburger rolls. By the way,
Delicious.
Tastes exactly like cold McDonald's.
Yeah.
I was about to say, like,
Tastes
that's like
exactly
the,
like
that-
cold
that's the
McDonald's.
chef thing. Your cold food hot, your hot food cold. Like,
I mean, I get that, but you can't, like, I cannot explain to you how many people we trade with, and, like, we look over and they are grubbing.
Yeah.
And, like, I am envious because,
Yes,
like,
it's
yeah, you
because-
just dropped off 3 boxes of shit that I will not touch until we get home.
Yeah.
yeah, like, well, I mean, it's because y'all are busy. They are like, they're twiddling their
well,
thumbs.
I often wonder like how they get these sweet ass profile pictures, and I really feel like
I'm not even trying to brag about that, though. It's really just, like, an annoyance.
Yeah.
Like,
I get you on that, yeah. Like, no, I totally understand that. So I'm
when,
laughing at this fuck.
really we're going that Wednesday.
well,
This is a real event.
what is this? What is this? Hold on, real quick.
I want to fucking go.
What is it?
Oh, I'm fucking in.
So Keegan's and
Yeah.
that's clearly town center.
Yeah.
That's the only one I follow.
Yeah, they're having
That's the only
the
one
pickle
around.
toss. Is that what it's called?
Great American pickle toss, sir.
This is a real
What time?
event.
What time?
7 p.m. on May 10th.
I'll
it's
be
too
there.
late
I'll
for me.
advertise the fuck out of that.
Too
Let's
late.
go.
Too late for me.
Let's go. Well, it's 7 p.m. I thought you meant like the dates tomorrow or the day after.
Unless somebody's coming and picking me up and bringing me back.
Well,
That's called Uber, sir.
See if I won't.
That's
It's
too,
the pickle toss, sir. You can't miss the pickle
We gotta
toss.
bring-
record
Stephanie.
it for me because that is too late for me.
Can we also throw a chicken?
Can we bring our own shit to throw?
I was about to say I would totally go, but
Is
it's
this
too late for me.
is this a whole pickle? Is this pickle
I
slices?
have no idea what the Great American Pickle Toss is.
Anyway, so this Manhattan bodega is selling food for under 24 different names on delivery apps. Is this
is-
Chuck E. Cheese?
This is not a new thing.
Is this Chuck E.
No.
Cheese?
It's not a new thing. You got Guy Fieri, you got fucking damn Mr. Beast and all that shit and everything. They've got,
Chuck E. Cheese.
well, yeah, Chuck E. Cheese, and then you've got
They literally sold food under like 3 different names.
B-Dubs has got like 3 different fucking damn ones on DoorDash. It's like, come on.
Okay, so basically, this bodega.
It's
Like-
the ghost kitchens.
Well, no, this is like there are 24 different apps or 24 different names on
Pretty
one
fun.
app.
Yeah.
Wait, it's the same store? How's that?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that probably violates some app rules and restrictions.
I'm pretty sure. Well, this is why they started to restrict, like the delivery app companies have started, especially Uber Eats is the biggest one.
Yeah.
Starting to shrink down and like, look, man, you can't do this shit. Like you have to physically exist.
Again.
Like,
I know for a fact Chuck E. Cheese was one that literally had a online name, and it was such and such pizza company.
Yeah.
So you would order a pizza from such and such pizza company, and one woman called in and was like, "Is this fucking Chuck E. Cheese? Like, I was just there with my kid like 3 days ago. This is Chuck E." And they had to tell her, like, "Well, yeah, this is where it's located."
It's not illegal.
They gave her the address. She looked it up. It was Chuck E. Cheese.
But again, like, you know,
How is it not illegal?
you have a business license, you have a fucking
Now, do you have 2 business licenses? Because now you're doing business as.
no. All you got to have is like pay the $5 to
Do a DBA?
yeah.
Okay, so as a DBA, like, I feel like it gets into questionable. Can you be Chuck E. Cheese and the DBA? Because if you're Chuck E. Cheese doing business as, then aren't you doing business as? Like, if you're Chuck E. Cheese doing business
Okay.
as Charles Cheese,
Okay, Charles Entertainment Chief.
I get
please,
it.
sir.
But look,
But
fine. I was keeping it short.
Yeah, let's talk about it though, because like just because what your LLC says and what you're doing business as, what are you looking at?
It's probably an S corp or an L
Well,
corp.
okay,
or
so
who knows? C corp, not L corp.
Whatever. Like so, like you know, you have your LLC, your business.
Yeah.
And then you have like whatever you're doing business as, like you know, it could be like Chuck E. Cheese could be Sarah Bennett's
Pizza.
corner store, and boom, doing business as Chuck E. Cheese. You know, like you can just because it's your. What is going on?
She wants the fan turned on.
Is it like a fart or something? Someone had a broccoli fart, didn't they?
No.
Which one was
Hey, at
it?
least it's still plugged in.
Smells like it.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could just be my shoes.
It's pointed at Dooley.
I don't know. I'm feeling a fan too. I'm good with it.
Anyway, you can do business as anything you want, like as long as you pay the fee and they just attach it to your business license. One business license could have several doing business as. But anyway, so this one had 24. I don't know if that's legal.
I feel like, well, here's my thing. Not even can you do that many DBAs. Is it legal to go on the same site, the same, like, DoorDash? Could you do DoorDash under 24 different names? I get that you have a different, like,
Operating on delivery apps under multiple different names is encouraged by companies like Grubhub and Seamless, who pitch it as a way for owners to maximize their revenues and appear in more places on their app.
I feel like that's stupid. Okay,
Okay, here's an idea. Like, and just looking at what they're talking about right now, like, Fattest Phillies cheesesteaks, Baker Boys breakfast sandwiches. So maybe your menu's a little different, like,
Yeah.
because you're a bodega, you're open 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
It's like, these are my breakfast shits, these are my lunch
shit,
like, yeah.
brunch shit.
Well, I mean,
see, I feel like at that point you should do
then
it by
again-
the LLC, not by the DBA. Like, how many companies do you own? One? Then you're one fucking company. Not
Then again, apparently, like, I think Arby's are down the street from my house is able to do, like, the Mr. Beast burger shit.
Oh yeah, Mr. Beast is in fucking Walmart now, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, he is?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's getting
Oh.
rich. Like he went. Yeah, he's making all kind of money now. He
I
was
thought-
giving a lot of money away, but now he's just making.
Yeah,
Like, I mean, I get it. He's got to make money to give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like-
Yeah, when
he's
you give
only
away
worth,
fucking damn
he's only
sports
worth
cars and
$200
shit.
million himself, but it's okay.
But, I mean, I don't think it's illegal. I don't think it should be illegal. I
Yeah.
just think, like, you know, if you're going to,
Wow. Michelin star.
I feel like if you can't have more than one Facebook, you can't have more than one Grubhub.
We have more than one Facebook.
No. She has more than one Facebook.
Well, did you?
As a person, if you cannot have more than one Facebook, and by the way, Team Fat Kid Food Truck only has one Facebook.
True.
There is a separate LLC and license for Team Fat Kid. That is 2 businesses. Therefore, you could list 2 separate times. I feel like if you just get a DBA 20 times, you can't list your business 20 times. Yeah.
I think I'm currently now blocked out of the old one again.
Well, I mean,
I thought you married them together, so you only had one, and they were like.
you're not even allowed to have 2 Facebooks. So she'll have to do that if they ever, figure that out. But as always, thank you for listening to Team Fat Kid Choose the Fat. You can find us on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid,
on Instagram at
Team Fat Kid Nation,
on Twitter
at Team Fat Kid 1,
on YouTube at
Team Fat Kid,
and of course, you can find us online for all of your knife and apparel needs at www.teamfatkidnation.com. www.
You can find the food truck on Facebook at
Team Fat Kid Food Truck,
on Instagram,
Team Fat Kid Food Truck,
the Twitter
at Fat_Truck.
You can call us for all your catering and pre-order needs at
757-427-1586.
Hey, look, we're getting better. Remember,
Stay hungry.
be creative.
And don't forget to sharpen your knives.
I got something to add.
What?
And always do your stretches.
Still 2 times a day?
Yeah, bro.
I feel like you can stretch more.
It's 5 usually. Wake up, get to work. Yeah,
Yeah.
Peace, love, and bacon grease. We out this bitch.
Namaste.
This podcast brought to you by Team Fat Kid Food Truck and other Team Fat Kid items.
Spit sandwiches.
In association with Amazon.